We are very pleased to say resident film critic Zach Hepburn is back with us. Hello, Zach.
Hello to you both.
What have you got?
Well, I've been travelling the galaxy and, a new Star Wars film happens to be hitting cinemas around the world today. So let's take a look at Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
He's so adorable. You may know that voice too. That's none other than everyone's best friend, Pedro Pascal, reprising the role, which made him quite famous, even though you can't see his beautiful features underneath that mask. This is the first Star Wars film hitting cinema screens in close to a decade, and it's actually the 50th anniversary of the series next year. In that time, Star Wars has had something of a midlife identity crisis recently. No one's really quite sure where the series should be going. So this is an idea of cleaning the slate a little bit and going back to new characters who were introduced for the Disney Plus streaming shows, which The Mandalorian launched, essentially. Here it follows, essentially, Pedro, who plays Din Djarin, who is a Mandalorian bounty hunter, and he has his offsider, Grogu, a.k.a. Baby Yoda, no relation though, and they are essentially going around the galaxy hunting remaining Imperial war criminals. That is all you need to know. The big thing about this film is that the idea is that if you aren't up with 50 years of Star Wars lore, you can go in and watch this film and not having need to know everything about all the characters. It is a simple sort of 80s sci-fi fantasy adventure film. Great visuals, great score, really great creature designs. It's something that I think younger audiences will attach themselves to. You know, Star Wars is very generational. Like, I grew up in the 1980s, so I have my Star Wars. People who grew up in the early 2000s have the prequel trilogy. This is for a whole new generation of fans, reminding them the power of that sort of matinee escapism. It's just a really great example of fun. That's what everyone liked about Star Wars movies. They were fun movie escapism. So this is a really great big screen experience there. And Return of the Jedi you're seeing there, classic there. The Mandalorian takes part after Return of the Jedi. Okay. So, if you want to do some homework, you can watch the original films and catch The Mandalorian on the streaming platforms. This one is in cinemas around the country today, though.
I like that you don't have to know all the background. It's what puts me off of the other Star Wars. You spend your time like Wikipediaing, trying to work out what is going on.
Wikipedia is, I believe, a thing.
And Pedro Pascal, he's going to be in the Big Bird costume soon, isn't he? Is there a role he doesn't do right now?
Well, he's very, very versatile. So you've also got Jeremy Allen White from The Bear, who plays Jabba the Hutt's son. I think he is the first masculine slug we've seen in the Star Wars saga. Just really inventive and a lot of fun. But I want to talk about something on the small screen as well. Let's take a look at Widow's Bay.
You have to stay in the captain's suite.
The what?
Lost his mind, got his family with an axe.
He should spend time in that crawl space.
Thank you, Rosemary.
All the way to the back, too, not halfway.
Not a problem. Anything else?
He's not going to spend the whole night there.
Kurt could lock him in.
Thank you.
Don't do it.
Matthew Rhys is anything he can't do.
He's just so good.
He's just got such a great screen presence. I obviously love his work for the Americans, but here he plays a small New England island mayor who wants to boost tourism to his small town. But what do you know? The island may or may not be cursed and doesn't care for all these new inhabitants who are seeking a fun time on the coast of a New England island. It's a really clever commentary on tourism, gentrification, wrapped up in a sort of Twin Peaksian Schitt's Creek Stephen King ghost story. A folk horror with comedy. So we're all about fusion these days. So it's a little bit creepy, but what makes it so engaging is the unique characters. As you meet each new sort of inhabitant of the island, you get to hear a little bit of the backstory and a bit of mythology of the island. So it's really interesting world building. Just a great example of people knowing genre conventions and knowing how to hook an audience member to click play on the next episode. episodes. So this one is on the Apple TV platform at the moment and hasn't finished yet, so it's still currently streaming. So a good one to catch up on.
Okay.
I love him too, Matthew Rhys.
He's so great. He's just got such a natural screen presence,
Yeah.
and he's really witty too. Like the humour in this film is, in this series is very sharp.
Excellent.
Zach,
Thanks, Zach.
so good to have you.
Looking forward to talking next week.